Donald Trump is panicking over on Truth Social today. And why? Well, he's talking about Project 2025. And he said, well, if lying Kamala Harris is talking about Project 2025, she's lying. I've never seen it, don't know anything about it. She's been informed legally to stop talking about it. And just remember, if she's talking about it, she's lying. Well, that's interesting. There's no evidence that they've done anything legally, that they have filed any sort of a letter. The Harris campaign hasn't come out and said they've gotten any sort of a letter to stop talking about it, implying there may be a cease and desist or something like that. Well, if it's a cease and desist letter, this is free speech. She can say what she wants. So that doesn't matter. Donald Trump likes to tout free speech to violate gag orders. And, when he gets told, no, you can't do that, you've got a gag order, he likes to scream free speech and say, oh, you can't do that to me. I should get to say whatever I want. Anyway, as far as any sort of other action like defamation claim, well, the counter to a defamation claim is the truth, and the truth is on Kamala Harris's side. Donald Trump's name appears in the document over 300 times. Donald Trump has pulled full sections from Project 2025 as part of his platform, including things like getting rid of the Department of Education. Those are included in Project 2025, and they are in the Donald Trump platform. So the truth would be on Kamala Harris's side. So there's really nothing legally he can do. But it's clear he's panicking because he knows exactly how bad Project 2025 is, or at least somebody has explained how bad Project 2025 is to him. That he knows he's got to try to distance himself from it. But this is what he does with everything. Whenever anything negative comes up, don't know him, don't know anything about him, never met the guy, never met the man, like what he did with E. Jean Carroll when the lawsuit came out. Don't know who she is, I've never met her before in my life. Photo shows up where he's in the same room with her, and right next to her, basically. But he says he doesn't know who she is. He says it all the time. That's his defense for everything. Doesn't know anything about it. Doesn't know anything about the person, whatever the case may be. And as with Donald Trump is a lot of the time the case, if he's saying something, it's usually, if he's projecting it against somebody, it's usually an admission. So he says, well, when Kamala Harris is speaking about Project 2025, she's lying. In this case, it's Donald Trump who is lying, because he does know about Project 2025, and if he thought it would help his campaign and would help drive his ratings, he'd be talking about it, he'd be bragging about it, but somebody has gotten to him and convinced him this is bad for his campaign and bad for his popularity, because that's all he cares about. So he's panicking, and it's only going to get worse from here day by day as we get closer to this election, and it becomes more and more evident that Kamala Harris is going to beat Donald Trump in November.